Video number 3 in the Boule Mind series. This video is going to tell you a little bit more about how important it is to work on your brain, your mind itself, for your mental game, to make yourself a much better player. And tip number 3 in this particular series is to develop an alter ego. What does an alter ego mean? So, Todd Herman wrote a very good book about the alter ego, and I'm going to use some of his examples. If you look at Beyonce, for example, has an alter ego. This young lady, she develops an alter ego called Sasha. Sasha Fierce, I think, is the exact phrase that she uses. And Sasha Fierce is very different to the reality of the lady that is Beyonce, because she's very spiritual, she's very pure, she is a churchgoer, she is very soft, very relaxed, easygoing person. However, Beyonce on stage is a totally different person. She has developed this alter ego that allows her to perform at a certain level, to do things that she never would ever consider doing if this was the real person. Great thing is with an alter ego is you don't get affected. If someone says something bad about you, it doesn't matter. It wasn't me, it was my alter ego. So for myself, back when I was younger, I had an alter ego called Kev the Rev, and lots of people still say rev it up, because that was how I used to play my game. Lots of aggression, lots of excitement, lots of drive and will to win. Still have it these days as well, but I don't necessarily use that alter ego. However, your alter ego needs to be something that you create for yourself. Now, a great way to do that is think, what are the characteristics? What are the traits? What is the personality? What is the playing style of someone that I really respect in the game, that I want to mimic and create for myself? You don't have to be that person. You just have to look at what they do well and just say, okay, I'm going to adopt a mannerism like that. I'm going to create an alter ego for myself so that when I'm in games, when the chips are down, when it's really difficult, I'm going to draw on my inner Susho, my inner Kante, my inner Michel Loire, Fazino, whoever it is that you really embody and you really respect and like in the game. You can put little parts of yourself in there as well, but the important thing is that alter ego doesn't get affected by stress, doesn't get affected when the pressure's on, does not get affected if someone says, you're too serious, doesn't get worried if people laugh because you missed a shot. The alter ego never misses. The alter ego is the most powerful part of you that you create. Now, if you need something to bring that alter ego together, maybe to remind yourself, come up with something that you do, a trigger motion, something that helps you to return back to that. Maybe it's a phrase that you use. Maybe it is adjusting your glasses. Maybe it's twisting your cap the wrong way around. Maybe it's clapping yourself on the back. You might have seen me do that in games. Something that I learned a long time ago. Maybe it's pushing 2 fingers together, because this is all part of the mind and how the mind works in terms of basing something on a premise that you repeat again and again and again. This will take time. Don't tell anyone. Keep it to yourself. Just develop it. See how it works. Let me know.